Yeshua spoke to the Yehudim in the Hierosolimois, saying, If ye are believing not Moshe's writings, how shall ye believe my words? Yohanan chapter 6. After these things, Yeshua went away to the other side of the Sea of the Galilee, which is the Sea of the Tiberias. And a great multitude followed him, because they beheld the signs which he did on them that were sick. And Yeshua went up into the mountain, and there he sat with his disciples. Now the Passover, the festival of the Yehudim, was at hand. Yeshua therefore, lifting up his eyes, and seeing that a great multitude cometh to him, saith to Philip, Whence are we to buy bread, that these may eat? And this he was saying, testing him, for he had known what he was being about to be effectuating. Philip answered him, 200 denarii worth of bread is not sufficient for them, that every one may take a little. One of his disciples, Andreas, Simon Petro's brother, saith to him, There is a lad here who hath 5 barley loaves and 2 fishes, but what are these among so many? Yeshua said, Make ye the people to recline. Now there was much grass in the place, so the men reclined, in number about 5,000. Yeshua therefore took the loaves, and having given thanks, he distributed to the ones reclining, likewise also of the fishes, as much as they were wanting. And when they were filled, he saith to his disciples, Gather ye together the broken pieces which remain over, that nothing be lost. So they gathered them together, and filled 12 baskets with broken pieces from the 5 barley loaves, which remained over to them that had eaten. When therefore the people saw the sign which he did, they said, This is of a truth the prophet that cometh into the world. Yeshua therefore, perceiving that they were about to come and take him by force to make him king, withdrew again into the mountain himself alone. And when evening came, his disciples went down to the sea, and they entered into a boat, and were going over the sea to Capernaum. And it was now dark, and Yeshua had not yet come to them. And the sea was rising by reason of a great wind that blew. When therefore they had rowed about 25 or 30 stadia, they behold Yeshua walking on the sea, and drawing near to the boat, and they were afraid. But he saith to them, It is I, be not afraid. They were willing therefore to receive him into the boat, and immediately the boat was at the land whither they were going. On the morrow the multitude that stood on the other side of the sea saw that there was no other boat there, except one, and that Yeshua entered not with his disciples into the boat, but that his disciples went away alone. Howbeit there came boats from Tiberias near to the place where they ate the bread after the Lord had given thanks. When the multitude therefore saw that Yeshua was not there, neither his disciples, they themselves got into the boats, and came to Capernaum, seeking Yeshua. And when they found him on the other side of the sea, they said to him, Rabbi, when camest thou hither? Yeshua answered them and said, Amen, amen, I am saying to you, ye are seeking me not because ye saw signs, but because ye ate of the loaves, and were filled. Work not for the food which perisheth, but for the food which abideth to aeonic life, which the Son of the Man shall give to you. For him the Father, the God, hath sealed. They said therefore to him, What should we be effectuating, so that we be working the works of the God? Yeshua answered and said to them, This is the work of the God, that ye should be believing into him whom that one sent. They said therefore to him, What therefore art thou doing, thou for a sign, that we may see and we believe thee? What art thou working? Our fathers ate the manna in the wilderness, as it is written, He gave them bread out of the sky to eat. Yeshua therefore said to them, Amen, amen, I am saying to you, it was not Moshe that hath given you the bread out of the sky, but my Father is giving you the true bread out of the sky. For the bread of the God is being the one coming down out of the sky and giving life to the world. They said therefore to him, Lord, evermore give us this bread. Yeshua said to them, I am the bread of the life. The one coming to me shall certainly not hunger, and the one believing into me shall certainly not thirst. But I said to you that ye have seen me, and are believing not. All that which the Father is giving to me shall come to me, and the one coming to me I would certainly not cast out. For I am come down from the sky, not so that I be effectuating my own will, but the will of the one having sent me. And this is the will of him that sent me, that of all that which he hath given me I should lose nothing, but should raise it up at the last day. For this is the will of my Father, that every one beholding the Son and believing into him should be possessing aeonic life, and I will raise him up at the last day. The Yehudim therefore murmured concerning him, because he said, I am the bread, the one having come down out of the sky. And they said, Is not this Yeshua, the son of Yosef, whose father and mother we know? How doth he now say, I am come down out of the sky? Yeshua answered and said to them, Murmur not among yourselves. No man can come to me, except the Father that sent me draw him, and I will raise him up in the last day. It is written in the prophets, and they shall all be taught of God. Every one that hath heard from the Father, and hath learned, cometh to me. Not that any man hath seen the Father, except he that is from the God, he hath seen the Father. Amen, amen, I am saying to you, the one believing is possessing aeonic life. I am being the bread of the life. Your fathers ate the manna in the wilderness, and they died. This is being the bread which cometh down out of the sky, that a man may eat thereof, and not die. I am being the living bread which came down out of the sky. If any man eat of this bread, he shall live into the aeon. Yea, and the bread which I will give is my flesh, for the life of the world. The Yehudim therefore strove one with another, saying, How can this man give us his flesh to eat? Yeshua therefore said to them, Amen, amen, I am saying to you, except ye eat the flesh of the Son of the Man, and drink his blood, ye are possessing not life in yourselves. The one chewing my flesh and drinking my blood is possessing aeonic life, and I will raise him up at the last day. For my flesh is being a true food, and my blood is being a true drink. The one chewing my flesh and drinking my blood is abiding in me, and I in him. According as the living Father sent me, and I am living through the Father, so the one chewing me, that one also shall live through me. The one chewing this bread shall live into the aeon. These things said he in a synagogue, as he taught in Capernaum. Many therefore of his disciples, having heard this, said, This is being a hard saying. Who is being able to be hearing it? But Yeshua, having become knowing in himself that his disciples murmured about this, said to them, This is stumbling you? What then if ye should be beholding the Son of the Man ascending where he was being before? It is the Spirit that giveth life. The flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I have spoken to you are spirit and are life. But there are some of you that are believing not. For Yeshua knew from the beginning who they are, the ones believing not, and who he is, the one that shall betray him. And he said, For this cause have I said to you, that no man can come to me, except it be given to him of the Father. Upon this many of his disciples went back, and walked no more with him. Yeshua therefore said to the 12, Would ye also go away? Simon Petro answered him, Lord, to whom shall we go? Thou hast words of aeonic life. And we have believed, and know that thou art the Holy One of the God. Yeshua answered them, Did not I choose you the 12? And one of you is a slanderous adversary. Now he was speaking of Yehuda, the son of Simon Ishkariot, for this one was being about to be betraying him, one of the 12. And after these things Yeshua was walking in the Galilee, for he was not willing to be walking in the Judea, because the Yehudim were seeking to kill him. Now the festival of the Yehudim, the tabernacle-making festival, was at hand.